A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. We bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. There are a lot of games in the Champions League today. It's Champions League night. Already some are in the halftime right now. 2 games already been played, and it's halftime. Barcelona versus Olympiacos, Karat Amalti versus Pafos. Those games are halftime, but later on there are a lot of games that is going to go down today. And one of the matches I am so interested in is Arsenal Atletico Madrid. It's going to be an interesting one at the Emirates Stadium, and I think that is what we're going to discuss today. But before going to that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. The Nigeria's national women's rugby team, the Green Falcons, have been tipped to excel at the 2025 Rugby League World Series holding in Canada. Nigeria's historic participation in the competition could see them become the first African nation ever to qualify for the Women's Rugby League World Cup. The Green Falcons will play their first World Series match today as part of the global tournament hosted in Canada. Their qualification will mark a defining milestone for African rugby and for women's sports across the continent. The World Series brings together 4 nations, Nigeria, Canada, Ireland, and Fiji, all competing for the final qualification slot for the 2026 Women's Rugby League World Cup in Australia and Papua New Guinea. The Green Falcons, composed largely of amateur athletes from modest backgrounds, have risen through grit and determination to represent Africa on the global stage, inspiring young women across the continent to dream beyond their circumstances. For the Falcons, this opportunity represents the culmination of years of quiet work and sacrifice. Many of the players have balanced jobs, studies, and family commitment while pursuing their dream of representing their country. Head coach of Nigeria under-17 girls team, Bankole Olowokere, has admitted that his side made costly mistakes in their 4-1 loss to Canada at the ongoing FIFA under-17 World Cup tournament, but insists the Flamingos will bounce back stronger in their next outing. This comes as Olowokere acknowledged that the defeat was a harsh lesson for his young side, who struggled to take their chances despite creating several opportunities. Despite the scoreline, Olowokere praised his players' effort and fighting spirit, emphasizing that development and learning are crucial at this stage of their career. The Flamingos now face a must-win situation in their remaining group games, with hope of advancing resting on improved finishing and defensive discipline. Olowokere said his focus is on correcting errors and boosting the team's confidence before their next match. And back to our topic of discussion. Arsenal will host Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, with Mikel Arteta's side facing an early test of their European credentials. The Gunners have already seen off Athletic Club and Olympiacos this season, but the visit of Diego Simeone and his troop will be their sternest challenge yet, particularly with the Spanish giant clicking into gear after a slow beginning to the season. It will also see Arsenal's formidable defense try to quiet someone who could have been a teammate of theirs. Former Manchester striker Julian Alvarez is loving life at Madrid, but he could have swapped the capital of Spain for that of England early this season. Alvarez was one of several strikers tentatively linked with a move to Arsenal during the first half of 2025, with Arteta eventually settling for Victor Gyökeres as his new number 10. Even despite their early season success, some Gunners fans aren't totally convinced by the Swede and are wondering how much better they could be doing with a different forward up top. Arsenal supporters have been crying out for a new number 9 since forever. When you grow up on a diet of Thierry Henry and David Beckham, now how can you expect to be satisfied with helpings of Giroud and Alexander Lacazette or Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? And my question today is, should Arsenal have gone for Julian Alvarez instead of Victor Gyökeres? Or do you think today's match between Arsenal and Atletico Madrid will settle this debate? That is our question for today. Arsenal fans have always been crying to get a very good forward. I think after the days of Thierry Henry and Beckham, Arsenal have not gotten that kind of striker they have always wanted. And till today, Arsenal are crying for a good striker. Last season, I would say for me, last season, one of the major problem for Arsenal was a striker. And Arsenal went to the market during the transfer window and they got Gyökeres. And before getting Gyökeres, we also heard about Alvarez, and Arsenal eventually got Gyökeres. But Gyökeres seemed not to be delivering. He seemed not to be delivering the goods. But Arsenal fans, I'm asking between Gyökeres and Alvarez, who is the better strikers? The number to call today is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. You can also be part of the show when you comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and I'll be here to call to read your comments live. Now let's bring it down. Arsenal, as it stands, they are at the top of the English Premier League, and for last season or for the past 3-4 seasons, Arsenal have been playing second fiddle. And we have a call already. Hello. Oh, we lost that one. I've been playing second fiddle to Manchester United and eventually Liverpool last season. And what Arsenal fan will always tell you is they haven't got that finisher that will give them the results. Hello?
Hello? Yeah, hello?
Yes, what is your name and where are you calling us from?
David Orado, calling from Akudi.
Okay, David Orado, you can go on.
Okay, your question of the day. You know me, I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I just want to, since you're my brother in London, so I can chip in and make the comment. So anyway, to me, to be sincere with you, I prefer Arsenal should have gone for
Alvarez.
Yes, because you can see the numbers are showing what he's doing at Atletico Madrid. Man City, he performed well. At least he's young. As you can even see the age, so the age difference is quite much. Gyökeres, I think he's 20, is it 26 or 27? But Alvarez is still young, is it 22? And the numbers, Alvarez is delivering. He delivered in Man City, he's still delivering at Atletico Madrid. He's one of their hitmen in Atletico. But you know, Premier League is very strong. Yeah, it's not something anybody can come and adopt well.
But if you're talking of that, he has the experience of Premier League already.
He has, but he was a flop now. He came to Middlesbrough. He came to Middlesbrough, he was a flop. He came to Brighton, he was a flop. You know how much Brighton sold him to Sporting? Is it £3 something million? He said, as low as that, he was a flop in Brighton. he was a flop in Middlesbrough. You understand? And Portuguese league is not nothing to compare, because you see the number of goals he scored, but the golden shoe goes to Kylian Mbappe because of the league he played in. You understand? So you cannot compare it. It is far more. England is far more better. So you cannot perform in Portugal. You expect to come and perform the same way in the Premier League.
All right,
Premier League is a different ball game. So that is just it.
All right, thanks for that one.
And I think he will flop in Arsenal too, honestly.
Okay. All right, thanks for that one, Arado. Okay. Arado is saying that for him, Arsenal should have gone for hello.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Okay, this is Barnabas from Ugam North Bank.
Okay, Barnabas.
Yes, sir.
Do you think Arsenal should have gone for Alvarez?
Let me just say it. I won't say anything. We thank God that Atletico Madrid and Arsenal, they are playing today.
Today, so that will decide.
Huh?
So today's match will decide.
Yes, sir. I'm very, very happy. Arsenal and Atletico Madrid, they are playing their match today. We will know who is today. Because I think, from my own understanding, I know that Victor Gyökeres, when Victor Gyökeres is from FC Porto, Alvarez was Gyökeres. And Alvarez was in Man City. Alvarez was Alvarez. So probably today we will know who is who. We will know who is today. So for that, I know. Let me just say it. Victor Gyökeres, we know all those leagues and England leagues is very, very difficult. You understand?
Yes.
So in other way, we can say Victor Gyökeres is not a good player for that. It's not. It's a fast attacker. But played Premier League, it is not all those leagues that they will come in. Not the only Victor Gyökeres. You know all those players from those leagues. As Atletico Atlanta give Manchester United Hojlund. See what Hojlund come to Manchester United and do that time. See Hojlund in Napoli this time. So we cannot compare Premier League to another league.
Okay.
So anybody that come in you know that you are playing Premier League, you are playing Premier League. It is a place where you will come there and you will suffer if you are scoring, if you are taking golden boot from the other players. But in England, you can't do that.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that one.
You beg for them before they will give you, unless you try your possible best. Your team is just the golden boot.
All right.
That is doing it right now.
All right. Thanks for that one. The Premier League is one of the most difficult league in the world. So for callers are saying, why will people always insist that the Premier League is one of the difficult league in the world? I want to hear that also. Hello?
Kuji.
Yes.
Yes, this is the voice of Mike Essence, the head of state.
The head of state, you're welcome to the show.
Yes, thank you.
Head of state, Arsenal will be taking on Atletico Madrid today. Arsenal wanted buying Alvarez, and they didn't buy him. So will Alvarez prove today that he's better than Gyökeres?
Yes, for me, the only way that I would say Arsenal would have gone for Alvarez, so that Alvarez had the Premier League experience, and then he played well. And bringing in a player that will practice, in fact, because when he played in England, he did not give anything good to teams he played. So bringing him back, Arsenal needs a sharp striker that will give them goals. You can watch even him playing in Arsenal matches. Arsenal will play a match that you expect much goals.
So sorry. Who are you talking specifically about? Is it Gyökeres or others?
I'm talking about Victor Gyökeres.
Okay, Gyökeres. All right, go on.
Yes, he's not up that sharp. So, but to finalize it, let the game be final for tonight. Let the debate be concluded tonight. The summary of the debate is the match tonight.
Okay, so for you, Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, how do you see that one going?
The man Arsenal are going to take the game. Let me go straight and predict. Atletico Madrid will not do anything defeating Arsenal.
Okay. Thanks for that one. Okay. Head of state is predicting direct that Atletico Madrid cannot do anything to Arsenal. Hello?
Sorry, sir. It's Barnabas calling back.
Okay, Barnabas, you forgot something? Or you pick it very fast?
Yes, let me just say something. As the last caller just said, like Atletico Madrid, like Arsenal to take their 3 points at home, it's going to be very, very difficult. For me, I just said, unless the match, it will be done before we say something about that match. Let's not about the match now. Let the competition start and let the competition end first.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Thanks for that one. Okay, for him, you can't say that this club is going to Arsenal are going to have the day. No, we'll let the match go. Then we'll know who will eventually have the day. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, it's Isaac from David Barra's Culture.
Isaac, you're welcome to the show.
I think my take on the subject matter about Julian Alvarez of Atletico Madrid and Victor Eucharist of Arsenal. The issue there is, you see, the buying of players is the principle behind buying of players is similar to that of every other market behavior. An item that a buyer chooses is just a matter of personal choice and taste. That's my take on that.
And what about if you go and buy a brand or you go and buy a product when you go home and the product is not what you actually wanted?
That is why whatever you buy is a risk.
Okay.
Yes, it's a risk. That thing might work for you. It might not work for you. And sometimes we should also remember that there were some Premier League very promising and talented players that moved from one club, for instance, from England, within England, from one club to another. They were doing very well in one particular club. Another club came, asked for their signature. They went, and they flopped in that place. Sometimes the performances in a particular league, local league, does not even translate when you move to the next neighbor listing club. So it's just a matter of choice. Maybe Arsenal went after their own man based on what they thought as a matter of time. As at that time, what will meet their taste and meet their need. It's just a matter of need.
Okay.
So that is my
but for you personally, between Gyökeres and Alvarez, put those players at par. Which will you go for? You personally?
Okay, personally, I would have gone for Julian Alvarez because he was a finished good already in the market. He was a finished product already. Finished good, a refined good material, World Cup winner at that very tender age. We saw his performances. And we saw what he did with Man City when he was there. He was a Premiership champion too. So I would have gone for him. But it's a matter of choice.
Okay, all right. Thanks for that.
Yes.
Okay, just the last one before you go. Arsenal against Atletico Madrid today. Your final score.
Okay, final score. I can foresee a thriller, maybe 2-2 draw.
Okay.
2-2 draw. Yes.
Okay.
So I just want to conclude that as the popular saying goes, that one man's meat is another man's poison.
All right. One man's food is another man's poison. What we may be seeing as one of the players that could have fit into Arsenal squad. Maybe the coach have studied it, the scout have studied it, the technical crew studied it, and they discovered that Alvarez may not meet Arsenal what they are looking for, and they went for Gyökeres. But definitely Gyökeres is not giving Arsenal what they want, because if you look at that Arsenal squad, I think Arsenal should have been doing better than what they are doing right now. For Arsenal, with playing against Atletico Madrid, they've met a couple of times in the Champions League. They've met 4 times. Arsenal won 1, Atletico won 1, and then they have two draws in between. So it's definitely a square one. I think Arsenal will have to prove today that they are actually topping the English league, and it's no fluke. Arsenal are top of the English Premier League, but Atletico Madrid in Spain, it's not the same. Atletico Madrid are 4th on the table, and with 16 points. Real Madrid here is stopping with 24 points. Atletico Madrid is on 16 points. So you see the gap. But Atletico Madrid didn't start on a very high note during the season, as the season began, but now they're actually picking form and the team is beginning to gel together. I don't know if they are going to give Arsenal a tough one. We have a goal right now, Barcelona against Olympiacos. Olympiacos just scored a goal, although it's being confirmed by VAR right now. It's Barcelona 2, Olympiacos just put in 1 now, and it's being confirmed by VAR. If VAR accepts, I will let you know. Other matches also going on. It's Kaira Amati 0, Pafos 0. Barcelona against Olympiacos, it's the 52nd minute. When VAR updates us on that, we will let you know. So other matches that will be played today, Bayern Leverkusen versus PSG, an interesting match. FC Copenhagen versus Dortmund, Newcastle United versus Benfica. Jose Mourinho will be going to Newcastle again. Then we have PSV versus Napoli. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. My name is Edward Oragba, calling from High Level, Makadi.
Edward, you're welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you. The question you asked, it's like when you have options and you have a lot of options and you make a choice out of the options you have, you don't have to regret any decision you take at the end of the day.
Sometimes you take decision and still you regret.
And even if you regret, it's part of life. You understand? So Arsenal have gone for the player they felt is good for them, even though if the Alvarez proves today in today's match to be better than Gyökeres, I think they should just swallow the P. But what I want to say particularly is that last season Arsenal used the whole strength and beat Madrid, and thereafter they got out. So personally, I am praying and I'm seeking their indulgence that they should try and play a draw. They shouldn't use all their strength to beat Atletico Madrid and then gas out like they did last year.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that one. Arsenal, don't use all your strength to play today's match. This time around, it's like a league format. You all know it's like a league format. I'll go on to call how the standing on the league is. Like I was saying, I was calling matches that will be played today. PSV, Napoli, Royal Union SG versus Inter Milan, Villarreal versus Man City. In the Champions League table, I'll just give you a quick one because our time is fast spent. Right now, the Champions League table, Bayern Munich is at the top, followed by Real Madrid, PSG, Inter Milan, Arsenal, Qarabag, Barcelona, and Dortmund, the top 8. Those are, or let me just give the top 10. Man City and Tottenham, those are the top 10 in the Champions League. And we have a lot of matches tomorrow also, but I think this is the best we can go. Our time is fast spent. I will see you tomorrow. We'll talk more sport. There's this Champions League tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow. From me to you, God bless your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oh yeah. Déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oh yeah. Él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Él te jura un falso amor. Es un abusador. Juega con tu corazón. Sabes decir que no. ¿Cómo decirte que te quiero? Que muero por tu amor. Yo no he perdido la ilusión, ni el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, el que trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Tu boca y la mía felices gozando.